Washington.
This is Martin for here once again.
What's going on, y'all? Y'all gonna have to forgive me because I'm gonna get a little emotional. If you look at the timestamp of this video, you'll see that it's longer than 15 minutes. I'm free. I'm free, y'all. Y'all don't know. For those of y'all who subscribed to me in the past 6 months, and there's been a lot of y'all, if you've subscribed since November 13, 2013, then you've just been seeing me confined to that 15-minute time limit all through Bad Girls All-Star Battle, all through, well, no, what else was I talking about? Scandal, that's what I was talking about. And just whatever. But bitch, my strike ended as of whatever o'clock this morning, because I tried to, it's supposed to expire May 12th or May 13th at midnight, I was thinking, but at midnight I was refreshing like a motherfucker, and that shit still did not expire, and I was about to be mad as hell. But I woke up this morning, woo, hallelujah, looked on my YouTube page, and I was back in the good standing and the good graces of Jesus. Yes, God. So now, my videos can be as long as I want them to be. Granted, they're usually never longer than 30 minutes, but still, that 15-minute time limit bullshit was hindering me like a motherfucker. So if you are a new subscriber, and you just now are tuning into the show, get ready. Because now I don't have to hold nothing back. I can say everything. So we're here. I know I'm late, but I didn't want to record this video until after I got that strike over with, and I wanted to make sure I could go all in as necessary. So we're here to review Love and Hip Hop Atlanta episode, what's this, 3? Title, The Results Are In. Okay? Let me get my notes. Get my reading. Well, I ain't got no reading list. I got my gun text in. So, we start this shit off already on some fuckery with Nico ass. Nico's in the car with Mimi, talking about how the exchange that he had, I was about to call him she, exchange that he had with Stevie J about the whole tape situation. And you remember when Nico was looking like Kermit the Frog trying to do the hop over the damn fits in his neon green workout shirt? Yeah. He was talking about how the little encounter that he had, and how he was talking about he leaked the tapes. He was like, which I didn't, but if I did, it's none of his business. Now, in my opinion, that's just him just telling the tale right there, because y'all remember O.J. Simpson? The one who killed his wife and lover, or whoever it was, and he claimed that he didn't do it, and he was found innocent, and then came out with a book. If I did do it, so that's just like Mimi. I don't know what more signs. I don't know if Dion has to create you a giant, glowing, sparkling billboard that says, I leaked the tapes, for you to believe that he leaked these tapes. But I think she's slowly but surely starting to catch the fucking one. So, Mimi goes on and on talking about how Stevie J is going to make her life a living hell. Let me tell y'all something. If Mimi says Stevie's going to make my life a living hell one more goddamn time, I think I'm going to scream my head off. She said that shit like 3, 4, 5 times in the past 2 episodes, I swear. And I'm like, bitch, can he do something else? Can you make some other kind of description about what the fuck is going on? Because if you say he's going to make your life a living hell one more damn time, bitch. Anyways. But this is the part of the scene that I was completely baffled and confused about. She stops the car, because this is her brand new car. I don't know what happened to the car that Stevie J got her last season. I don't know if it's the same one or not, but I want to say that one was white, but that's neither here nor there. She's driving around. She said, oh, I don't want to mess up my new car, so I'm going to pull over. We're going to have this conversation, sitting still or whatever. So they argue back and forth about how Stevie J doesn't matter, but Mimi says he does matter. That's my daughter's father, blah, blah, blah. She tells him to get out the car. He's like, I'm not getting out. We're not about to do this. So she says, well, I'm about to get the fuck out. And then she walks off. I'm like, Mimi, that makes no sense. and I assume that she took the keys with her. So you're just gonna leave your car at some undisclosed location with your boyfriend who doesn't have the keys to lock the car when he leaves. Are you gonna leave, go around the corner, and come back? Like, how was that supposed to play out exactly? I'm not sure I understood what emphasis or point she was trying to make by leaving her car. It was one thing if that was his and you wanted to walk home. That would have made somewhat of a point. But for you to leave your own shit with somebody who I assume didn't have the keys, really, bitch? Anyway, we move on to this next scene. Child, please. Erica Pinkett, Petway, whatever her last name is, P, uh, going to invite Scrappy over, and she done got lit candles and about to make a damn red light special and shit, like TLC. I'm like, all right, but y'all just friends though. All right. He's talking about, so Scrappy gets there, and she was telling him like she got text messages from him at like 3 o'clock in the morning talking about some I need you, and like she's like, dude, you ain't gonna tell me nothing like that. You talking about I need you. He tried to play it off like I need you for advice. Bitch, please. Ain't nobody needing no damn advice from nobody that he wants to fuck at 3 o'clock in the morning. Girl, Scrappy, stop. Stop it, girl. That ain't what you full of shit. So he was in the confessional talking about, and you know what? At first, I thought this was like a charming thing with Scrappy with this whole his naive everything naive shit. But it's starting to get old. Actually, it was already old, but it's really old now. He's talking about I need to stop thinking with my his naive and think with my head. I'm like, Scrappy, I can't do it. Scrappy is attractive, but damn, I'm just. It's just like at this point, he's doing a lot. I don't know what it is about Scrappy this particular season, but it just seemed like he's just doing a whole lot, and it's not working. I don't know what word to call it, but it's just not working. And he went on, it's like, if I didn't have a girlfriend, it would be you. I'm like, well, we know where this storyline's going. We can already see where this is gonna go. Scrappy and not Scrappy, well, Scrappy, Bambi, and what's the bitch name again? Erica Pinkett, Pitt, whatever her name. We gonna call her Erica P because, child, I'm not gonna remember her last name to save my life. It's just not gonna happen. So, next thing we got Jocelyn and Stevie J are talking about how they're gonna meet up with Benzino's new girlfriend, and oh wait, first Stevie J was talking about how him and Nico met up and how they was fighting or whatever, and how he's pretty much convinced that Nico's the one that did the tape leaking. And I'm like, Stevie J, you know what? That's probably the most smartest thing you've ever said in this entire length of this series. And of course, Jocelyn was like, got this not Maggie. What am I to call it, bitch? Maggie. Mimi done went from being Molly the maid to Maggie the porn star and shit. I was like, you know what? Jocelyn has every room to shade Mimi at this point, because during the whole first two seasons, Mimi just kept referring to Jocelyn as the prostitute. You know me. That's the one thing that killed me. Mimi will enunciate the shit out of every word she says with her lips. I'm like, this bitch is so goddamn dramatic, but that's neither here nor there. So Mimi has this new girl. Oh, not Mimi. Child. Get it together. Benzino has this new girl that he's supposedly serious about, and so Stevie J wants to have them over, cook, get to know each other, and blah blah blah. And Jocelyn is like, I don't trust this bitch already because she knows that Stevie J and Jocelyn and Benzino tend to share shit, and since they tend to share shit, she's trying to see if this bitch is just somebody that both Benzino and Stevie J just funked once upon a time, and like, is she just going to be the next bitch that's going to try to use Benzino to get closer to Stevie? So that's Jocelyn's whole mindset, and she's trying to see where they're going to go with that. But she's going to be cordial at this dinner until the bitch tries it, basically. So we move forward to Erica, the real Erica, O'Shea, Karlie Redd, and Young Jock at the bowling alley. Now, the only thing I want to talk about this shit is want to say O'Shea is physically is cute, but something tells me that he just ain't all the way there as far as intelligence. I don't know what it is, but he just seems like one of those dudes that's like really pretty but really stupid. Uh, Actually, there's two things about this that I wanted to point out. First thing was Young Jock, sir. I mean, okay, let me try to look at this in the fairest way. Young Jock felt some sort of way because O'Shea is like a model, and of course he's physically fit, and he had a hat that said O'Shea the model. Well, I could see how that could be kind of pretend. That could be kind of looked at like, really, dude, like you gonna have your name on the hat. But at the same time, I'm like, if I was O'Shea, I'm like, bitch, it's my name. I'm gonna rep myself. If I'm gonna rep anybody, I'm gonna rep my damn self. So, Young Jock felt some sort of way. It would be like me having Young Jock, the rapper. Well, seeing as nobody can remember a real hit of yours since 2006, that would be kind of a reach to call you a rapper, seeing as rappers rap and you haven't. Anyways, moving on to the next. This is the cackle of the episode where I was just kind of looking like, what the fuck? I had to really raise my eyebrow. Like, so they're doing the bowling there. They had like a round of drinks or whatever that they were buying, and of course, Young Jock and O'Shea are trying to be on this pissing match on who's gonna pay for what. Um, Young Jock says, I'm gonna pay for it, but then O'Shea's like, no, 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 man, I got it. Young Jock is like, you sure, you good? And he's like, all right, well, thanks for having us, and they leave. And you do know that O'Shea gonna look at Erica and be like, did you get your card back? So basically, this dude then offered up Erica's money to pay for the whole round of drinks. Trying to make it seem like to everybody else that he was about to take up for the shit. And Erica's in a confessional making excuses like, oh, he hasn't been getting a lot of gigs, and this isn't the first time he's asked me for money. I'm like, girl, are you serious? Don't let him sit here and offer for your shit. I would have been like, if he was talking about, oh, I'm gonna pay, I would have been like, if I was Erica, I would have been like, oh, really? Can you pull out your card? Go ahead and pay for it. I'm about to run to the restroom real quick. I'll meet you outside the car. And would have dipped out so that he wouldn't have had a chance to ask me for my damn card after the goddamn fact. I would have been like, really? If I was Erica, I would have been, my pussy would have got dry for that shit. I would have been turned all the way off for that. But that's her man, though. I always said it before I even saw O'Shea. I always thought that he was either like a jughead or gay, one of the two. Something about his name just gave off that tease. I don't know why, but it is what it is. We move on to Rashida and Kirk. Now, I can't stand Kirk, so I'm going to have to cut this part as short as possible because I can't. I can't. So, Rashida's stressed out. She's working out to relieve her stress, and she comes home. And Kirk is already hitting him with the bullshit. She's trying to be like, you know what? I really want to get in the studio so I can get some music going so we can start making more money. Here go Kirk ass talking about something. Are you really ready to add something else to your life? And she's like, what you mean? He's like, well, what you got the new baby and this, that, and the fourth. Like, who gonna be here with the baby? He needs to be with his mama and this, that, and the fourth. And then he goes on to be like, I'm trying to get some things going and blah, 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 blah. Well, bitch, how are you gonna sit here and then Rashida clocked his ass in the confessional talking about this is a mean of income, bitch. Last time I checked, the bills ain't gonna get paid. And from what I know, Kirk ain't really doing nothing that I can think of that's really pulling the money. And Rashida's at least putting in effort. God damn it. So she's like, well, we can just hire a nanny. Here go Kirk with some more fuck shit. He gonna talk about some, oh, well, we need a nanny that's young and beautiful, the 2014 upgrade. Somebody that knows how to use FaceTime. Kirk, sir, you are the dumbest motherfucker I've ever encountered in my life. How you gonna tell your wife after last season you got in a jacuzzi with 3 different bitches and probably fucked 2 out of the 3 bitches, and then go turn around and say that you want to hire somebody young and beautiful just to give them an option just to give you the option to cheat on her again. You know, like, what more can I say? Y'all saw it. Y'all saw this shit. This shit didn't make no god. FaceTime, that's your deciding factor. The bitch can use FaceTime. And then moving on to the next one, I didn't know that Kirk and Scrappy were friends. Did I miss that? I knew Kirk and Benzino were friends, but I didn't know Kirk and Scrappy were cool. Not that they had beef, but I just didn't think they knew each other. But they confirmed that Babs is pregnant, and Scrappy wanted to find out if Kirk had fucked Bambi. Now let me say it, Scrappy, had he admitted that yes, that Bambi was part of the fuck session, I just would have been like, Bambi, but no, she's pregnant. I just probably would have been like, Bambi, I can't. Because not only am I in love with you, I'm already in love with this other Erica, but you done fuck somebody who looks like a bruised elbow. So it won't work. It won't work, girl. I'm sorry. um, let me go ahead. Let me get to Karlie Redd and Young Jock. I'm just gonna bundle all their shit in one because they tried to spread it out to make Karlie's shit more interesting and it just didn't work. So Karlie Redd is in they go out to eat, and Young Jock is sitting up here flirting, talking about, well, you got some cute dimples, this, that, and the fourth to the waitress, while Karlie Redd is sitting 6 feet away from you. And she's just like, really, dude? For real? Like, that's mad disrespectful, my nigga. Like, how you gonna sit here? You know that this girl is insecure, and you know you're giving her reasons to be insecure, and you just gonna sit here and be all up in this other bitch's face at the waitress the whole time? Like, for real? That's just some disrespectful ass shit. And I'm just like, Karlie, I was in a relationship to where I was insecure, and the other person gave me reasons to be insecure. And if you're going through the same shit that I was going through, bitch, it's no point in even entertaining that shit. So this is what Karlie Redd decided to do. Karlie Redd scheduled a session. He talked about he got her a song or whatnot, and he scheduled a session. The writer, producer, blah 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 blah, to do this recording session. So Karlie Redd is at the recording session, but Young Jock is a little late. So who does she run into? Jeremiah. And Karlie Redd's in the confessional talking about he has all these songs, plural, like birthday sex. I'm like, okay, yes, birthday sex was hot for the 15 minutes that it was hot, but she said songs. I'm like, can you list another song that was hot by Jeremiah? I'll wait. And I know somebody's typing in the comments trying to about to go off. But if there's really another song by Jeremiah that was like legitimately hot like birthday sex, let me know, because hell, I don't remember. But it is what it is. And so Young Jock is jealous because he walks in and now Jeremiah, you was kind of feeling up all on the ass and shit, all up in her face with the the little low, sexy talk, and then she was giggling and laughing and shit. Y'all was holding hands and flirting. But I don't think that that Karlie Redd was doing it like for real, for real. I think that she felt so bad about, or felt so what's the word I want to use? She felt neglected by Young Jock and how he was giving all these other bitches the kind of attention that she always wanted. So it felt nice to have somebody else give her that same attention, which is, look, that's a common ass thing for y'all. Don't want y'all man or woman to cheat. Just show them the right kind of attention, because what you will not do, another bitch or another nigga will. So that's just how it starts. But I don't think that was Karlie Redd's intention. But Young Jock walking up in here like, what you doing? What you doing? Like, you ain't supposed to be doing all that, this, that, and the fourth, blah, blah, blah. What's this all about? And then that's what be killing me. It'd be like the dudes that be sitting up there. You was taking body shots of other bitches, flirting with other bitches in front of Karlie Redd's face, and you really about to sit up here and act like you need to be respected? Bitch, please. I'm just like, y'all want respect, but y'all ain't gonna dish it out. But you know what? They supposed to have broke up. They ain't gonna be moving together or whatever. But child, whatever, honey. I guess. Here we go. Mama D and Scrappy. Mama D is crazy as hell. Mama D is off her motherfucking rocker. First of all, this bitch opening line says, let me, because I had to write this bitch down. It's gonna be difficult to go from a grass-eating wildebeest to a deer that runs wild in the woods. What the fuck does that mean? What does this bitch be talking about? Like, straight up, what the hell does that bitch be talking about? And she kept on referring to Bambi as the Bambi and made a damn sheep noise. I'm like, what's the... That's, you know what, Scrappy, you asked the right question. Like, bitch, did you take your meds? What's going on with you, bitch? So, and she pulled out a list, y'all, talking about how Bambi needs to take her iron, take her zinc, take her vitamin, this, that, and the four, because we need to have pitter-patter feet around the palace. Honey, Bambi, did you want your child to inherit genes from that bitch? It is what it is, bitch. More power to you. So, when Benzino and his girlfriend, what's her name? Althea? Is that how you pronounce it? Who really cares? So they eating, they talking, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But this is the part about that shit that really was interesting. Now, if I'm not mistaken, somebody correct me if I am wrong. Last week, when Arian and, who was it that was with her? Erica. When Arian and Erica went to Jocelyn and Stevie J's little party or whatever, didn't Jocelyn say July 29th was their wedding day? End of July? But then Stevie J, this next episode, says June 29th? Who lying? Somebody don't know what they're talking about. And just the fact that either one of y'all don't know what y'all talking about makes it all the more suspicious that any of this shit is even going on. So, somebody lying. We get to this damn DNA test. Kirk finds out that he's the father. Duh, you dumbass. We don't even need to go any further than that. And he's talking about how he gonna come home with the DNA test and gonna slam it down, and he wants to have more babies and all this other shit. And I'm like, Kirk, you're not even making any sense. Whatever. My head hurts. My head hurts, y'all. And so then, just to end it off, they're out at this bar or whatever. Here comes this waitress. And he's sitting there flirting with the waitress. I think he tipped her like a fucking good $100 or something. And for the previews for the next episode, we see he done hired her ass as the nanny. And then Rashida comes home to see her baby in this other bitch's arms, knowing damn well that she just talked to this nigga about young bitches or a young nanny. Like, for real, are you trying? How you gonna say you trying to go home, work it out with your wife, now that you figured out after you didn't trust her ass in the first place? Now you want to go work it out with your wife and then go hire this bitch that you was just flirting with to watch your child at home alone with you? That's the end of this review, y'all. And I am so glad that I am free for my 15 minutes. I'm still trying to keep it, I'm still not trying to keep it going on forever and ever and ever. It's because I know y'all have short attention spans. But it's good to where I can just say everything I need to say and not have to cut things short and take stuff out. But thank you guys so much for watching. And this couldn't have happened at a better time because this Bad Girls Club Season 12 starts today. And I am so excited, y'all. But I'll see you guys later on tonight or early tomorrow morning for Bad Girls Club. Bye-bye.
Like, share, subscribe.
Washington, Washington.